I'm even ready to look at this, guys. A nice little like pub area, pub ports the ports available. I don't know if I want to head inside that, to be honest. Let's look at this. It's the gateway to heaven. There's another like photo guy in there already. Guys, there's another photo guy in there already, so I think the place is, has enough photo guys. They're at capacity, guys. They're at photo guy capacity, so I think I'm gonna head this way instead. Ooh. Dude, what is this? The cherries and flowers right there. Yeah, I think it's like a more upscale neighborhood, this one, I'm not sure. But headed towards yet another church. We probably like saw this one from the hilltop, but dude, look at this. This whole like avenue, it sure like goes on, like opens up, goes down. Very like unpredictable, but in a good way. Look at this. Dude, the people are drinking the spritz drinks, those orange drinks right there. Look at this, guys. It's like the Orthodox church, look at that. It's got its own design. I mean, this is the entrance. What happens inside that? I wonder. They got a car parked. That's it. That's behind the gate. Sag. Alright, so this area is mostly closed off. Another big church right here. Pretty chilly. And let's see where this road actually kind of ends up, It seems to be a dead end, for the cars at least. But maybe for pedestrians it's a little bit different, but let's check it out. You guys are covered up by like a little fluff ball. Let's see. Dude, if you guys remember, we started out the day with a decent amount of energy here. But at this hour, guys, like I said, I wouldn't say I'm hungover or anything. But dude, look how things change quickly, dude. Like look at all this architecture here, behind us and everything. And then you move into that part right there. Let's check it out. Because the Soviet style apartments and whatnot, you leave the safety of the Vilnius old town. Guys, look at what is that? Huge little like golden statue, dude, golden painting. Like what even is this place? Like it's all like written in Latin. Like what the hell is that? Not sure, but I didn't know this place existed, guys. This is something new to me. Guys, should we check out the Soviet apartments tomorrow? There's gonna be a bunch of like Soviet apartments in my hometown, but try to get the classic, Lithuanian vibe here, without, the influence of recent history, semi-recent, I guess. All right, well, yeah, we're out of the protected zone here, That right there is the part that they take care of, as soon as you're here, you're kind of on your own, This is kind of like how I remember Vilnius for the most part, like look at these buildings right there. Like, what is that? Could use a nice little brush up right there, not gonna lie. Let's check out those like little like Soviet buildings. I wonder what's going down over there. As soon as the light turns green, we'll try and cross over. Let's see here. All right, so, guys, it's not that late, right? It's not that late. It's only 8 p.m., so I'm not going to get mugged, hopefully. Hopefully. If if something goes down, I'll hop on a quick, bolt. Dude, whoa. We got roadworks. You guys see how do we get through here? I'm not sure. Somebody's like walking over there. We can follow them. But hopefully our leg is not getting stuck in the mud there, That would not be too nice. Dude, is this where I'm staying, guys? Guys, is this where I'm staying, guys? Does Citrus stay hostel? Hopefully not, dude. Dude, hopefully not. I don't want to stay here, boys. I don't want to stay here, boys. Guys, look at this. What the hell happened to the city here? Well, it was all pristine, had a Bentley parked up, and now we're like in the middle of nowhere. Like, what the hell is this? Dude, they had a Bentley parked up, now we're like in the sand. Bro, there's like no road here, What the hell is this? Man, dude, I want to have some candy, boys. Dude, I want to like snack on some candy. Like, I wish you could like get into my hotel room, which I don't have, a hostel, and like have some snacks with me, dude. That is so nice. When I traveled, last summer, the 10-day super mega trip, dude. There was one night, like every day I was in a different part, in a different part of town, in a different city, basically, Sometimes in a different country. One of the first 3 nights, I guess that was actually in the beginning, guys, First day, I flew over to Kaunas. Spent, like I said, from midnight to 4 or 5 a.m. there. Didn't sleep the night, so I spent the night exploring the city, Kaunas. And then I flew over to Bratislava in Slovakia or Slovenia, I'm not sure. I think Slovakia, I'm not sure. And, I haven't slept. And I tried to explore the city, and then it started to rain. And this and that, and then I checked into my little hotel, dude. It was so cozy. I was like, okay, guys, I'll take a short break. I'll see you guys soon. And we'll go out for the, I was recording a video for YouTube. I was like, okay, I'll see you guys later. We'll go out in the evening. We'll check things out, and then boom. As soon as I slept, I never woke up. Until the next morning, it was time to head to the next city, dude. So, but guys, I gotta say, checking into the hotel. I had some snacks with me. I bought a little chicken leg or something, at the grocery store. Boys, I was feeling good. That was so nice. That feeling of like, you have a bed all to yourself. You have a nice little cozy room. The owner was like, oh, so you, like he tried to speak Russian to me. I was like, yeah, I speak Russian. Yeah, cool, But let's stay in English, But dude, that feeling of like, having snackies, having your own little space, feeling super cozy and comfortable, dude. Bro, that is super nice. That is super chill. Unfortunately, we're not gonna have that today, like I said, because the room is not private, guys. The room is not private, so. Guys, the sun is setting down here, so I'll keep my eyes peeled, you know. Gonna be on full alert here as we're headed towards the, the Soviet apartments there. Go see how it looks. Look at that. The streets of, Lithuania here. Streets of Vilnius. People rolling about in their F-150s. The Raptors. Alright, here we go. Off to the other side, onto the bridge here. It looks promising. You mean like the neighborhood up ahead? I'm not sure. Like, I don't. Like what I've noticed, at least when I was in Kaunas, is that the guys who were like over there at night, they were like a little bit more like harsh looking, and whatnot. So I don't know. Like people might have like inflated egos here, that type of style. So we'll see. So I don't know. The apartments that I saw are in this direction, but I'm not sure what. I think over there, guys. I think we're gonna cross this little zebra line and try and climb over there. I think we'll try and climb over there, guys. Let's do it. The classic little Soviet neighborhood, boys. I think I'm gonna put my hat on because it's getting a little bit chilly for my head. Guys, when you have hair and stuff, like it kind of keeps your head, insulated, but I don't, so it's kind of tough here. All right, there we go. There we go, bro. I mean, probably not too much to see here, but I just want to, I just saw it. It was kind of cool. Definitely don't have anything exactly like this in Stockholm, but there are some spots that are trying to recreate this vibe here. I'm not sure why. Like literally, guys, if you can see this brickwork and whatnot, the general design of the windows, the general color scheme, there's literally a building exactly like this that's built like 2 years ago, brand new building that has this exact brickwork and window style. So I don't know what they were like thinking with that one, building a 1960s style building in 2022, but they kind of went through it, so that's very surprising, but it has this type of design here. Look at that. Like, guys, look at those balconies right there, dude. Holy, look at those balconies right there, like dilapidated slightly, not too much, but just a little bit. Let's check it. Dude, if we could get to the rooftop, that would be amazing, dude. If we get to the rooftop, that would be amazing. But yeah, nowadays everything has a code. You can already see right there, Also keypad activation system. Just like walk through here. Dude, guys, the cider is still in my belly here. The cider is still in my belly here, It's got swirling around, keeping my belly nice and like warm. Pretty chill, pretty nice. All right, so this is a more typical, guys. I would say You know, outside of the Bentley factor in the center there, this is a more typical side of Vilnius, you know. Very basic box. You know, very basic box. But at least there's no graffiti or something, you know. And generally, as you can see, in the quarters there, you know, nice and polished up. There's no dirt, no mold. So this is like one of the better looking ones, I would say. Yeah, pretty chill. People parking like dirt. People parking like literal dirt right there, like that. No tarmac. You don't need it, you know. When you're stepping out in like in the winter, like it's all slushy snow, like, you know, all puddled up everywhere. Like your car's like super dirty. You have a white car like this, but it's like completely, like, you know, half gray from the dirt and everything, you know. Guys, there's another like construction building right there. What the hell is that? Is it a new building or is it an old one that's being renovated? I'm not sure. Not really sure. Let's explore more of this neighborhood here. Let's see what we can find. Dude, even if we got to get inside this building, go inside this building, you know, it's too short there. Not tall enough, boys. I want to go to the roof and like look at over the city. Get a nice little, like, you know, rooftop experience there. That'd be kind of nice. I mean, guys, this is basically like, this style of setup is what my like hometown kind of looks like, you know. That's basically it right there. Like, that's how it is. Dude, look at those balconies. Like, what even is that? Like right there, what is that? You know? It looks like something from, you know, Call of Duty zombies, dude. Like, you know, they've built up a barricade to keep everybody out, you know? Like, what the hell is that? Boys, shall we like head inside here? It's like wide open. I don't know. I'm going to the ninth floor, boys. I'm gonna do it. Ninth floor, reporting for duty here. Guys, I'm not sure if there's gonna be like a connection inside here, but we'll check it out. You know, we'll scope it out here. Oh. Look at that, boys. The door is wide open. Let's scope it out here, boys. You know, I don't know. Check out this elevator right here. To the top floor we go. Dude, look at these doors, boys. Look at these doors. It brings me back, dude. When I said I had a like elevator nightmare, it was this type of elevator, boys. It was this type of elevator. Mike Mufa says, "Don't dox me." Wait, why? Or do you live in Vilnius, Mr. Mike Mufu? I don't know. Check this out. Coffin elevator? Yeah, I don't know. It's like super scary, dude. That's the experience that I used to have, you know. Let's go to the 12th floor. Let's do it. Guys, look. I mean, yeah, the elevator that I remember like had like old school 1960s, like, you know, plastic buttons, dude. You know? Look at that, guys. Reporting for duty. About to, you know, drop off a delivery to one of the neighbors here. Look at that. Dude, I wonder if they have like rooftop access. You know, I'm not sure, but I'm about to find out. We got 85 cellular, 16 Wi-Fi. The connection here is amazing. You know, they don't make the buildings like they do in Sweden, you know. Did they have Fedora in Lithuania? Oh no, but we saw some Volt guys, you know, the blue bags. The Volt guys, we saw them on the bike, so they definitely have food delivery here, you know. Alright, let's see. Can this window open, guys? Back in the day, dude, look. That is sick, man. Wait, what is that spinning disc? Dude, they have spinning CDs right here. Dude, look at that. Holy. Okay, these are living quarters. I think all of these are, no? Dude, is this the rooftop access? Oh. Whoa! Holy shit, that's scary. What the fuck? Oh, this is closed. Sag. Jesus, man, that scared me. Alright. Well, I mean, we didn't get to the roof, but look at this. Dude, look at the balcony right here, dude. Holy. To make it harder for snipers? Yeah, I don't know. Dude, look at that. The rooftop is right there. I wish it would, But, we did get somewhere. Oh, guys, look. Holy. Dude, if we had a roof access, guys, look. If we had like roof access like that, it would be like a 360 degree view. That's crazy. I wonder what they pay in rent. Probably like not a lot. Probably like I literally don't know. Maybe like 1,000 to 2,000, Swedish crowns. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm really afraid of like dropping my phone like from the 9th floor here. From the 12th floor, actually. From the 12th floor. Dude, we're missing a sunset though. Maybe this is the roof. Maybe it's like the elevator shaft. Yeah, looks pretty locked down to me. Yeah, I think that's the... I think I see some stairs through there, I'm not sure. Or maybe it's the closet, I'm not sure. Hard to say. It's so sad that it's locked. Damn. Oh, man. Oh, well, I mean, I did try. Wait, what is this? This is locked too. Yeah. Oh, well. Pretty chill. What does the writing say? And yes, you're fat too. Now, whatever. That's a nice writing right there. A report of our times, boys. Probably 500 euros, depending on the plot, M2, and if the inside is refurbished. Really? Is that expensive? I mean, it is that expensive? That's kind of crazy. I mean, I pay like 5,000. I mean, I live with my roommate and stuff, but still. Like, I pay 5,000 to live in Sweden, But I guess this is the capital, so maybe you get you're like very close to the city center. You have a nice little like high-paying job, so I don't know. Could be a thing. So there's like a newer elevator here, This one exactly the same company. I'm not sure what company it is, but same company. Eco Disc. Oh, yeah, Cone. It's the Cone company, boys. Look at that. Dude, I need to like up my style, but I like this. Especially the green backpack. Bro, come on now. I don't know. But yeah, Mr. Realski Paris, get out of here. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, like 500, that's pretty surprising, I'm guessing you're like a local and you know your stuff, so we're gonna trust your judgment there. But yeah, that is a decent amount, Maybe you mean like for a 3 to 4 room like apartment. Then that's pretty chill. All right, so look at that. Tomorrow we'll be seeing a lot more of the same in my hometown. Yeah, I'll try to get into my own building, where I used to live on the 5th floor. like I said, a lot of things happened in that building. You know, somebody got murdered. You know, there was like a emitting smell of like a dead body. You know, for a while on the fourth floor. We had milk deliveries from like a farmer, like late at night, and they would like knock on the door, but they would like whisper. I'm not sure what their problem was, but they would like whisper. I'm like, so it's gets you open the door. But my mom gave me like a 20 whatever something, Lithuanian something. And like I would hand it to the milk guy, and they would like hand us like a jug, like a metal jug of like raw milk, dude. Oh, like as kids we were playing on the balconies, dude, hanging out.